I'm Linda Cork, and for the last 18 months I've been the head of Reeth and Gunnerside Confederation, which means that the two schools work in partnership under one head teacher. There are rural schools and there are deeply rural schools, and we are deeply rural, so the county call us super rural. And that means that we are quite isolated in some ways. So there are two aspects to our outdoor learning. There's outdoor learning because the outdoors is so beautiful here and we have such a wonderful facility. We have the River Swale across the field. We have a mountain in our playground. So we have huge advantages. But that's a working environment for these children. That's where their mums and dads work. They own the land. So it's just raising awareness that this is also a wonderful environment that we need to protect. These children are going to live in this environment, so they have to know that to protect it we have to reach out and tell other people how important it is. So there's the stewardship, if you like, of the environment. Well, we can do river studies. Between here and Reeth we have the river, which is, the Swale is the fastest rising and falling river in Britain. So these children are aware of floods a lot, because the swell comes up, covers the roads. So we know about deposition, we know about rivers carrying and depositing silt, we know about rivers changing direction and changing shape, because when they change direction they come across our land. And we can look at different depths and speeds of rivers. We can go and do stream studies and river studies. We've got Gunnerside Gill, which is the most beautiful waterfall here, and so we can go out and study how waterfalls shape the land. And we've got lead mines, because this is an old lead mining area, and so we can go and look at the workings and why people used to live here and for what reasons. This was a very densely populated area years ago. It isn't now, it's changed completely. Why is that? It's because the lead's exhausted. So there's all sorts of history and cultural history here, which I want the children to know about, so that when they go out into the wider world, which they will to work, they have something concrete from their home to come back to. At Gunnerside School this academic year, until July 2011, we have a spare classroom. It will be used next year, but we'll still have spare room. We are situated in the most beautiful area. We have geocaching in our area. We have lots and lots of walks and things. Children could come and teachers could arrange their own activities and simply be hosted in our school if they wanted to do that. There must be children who are at school in cities who have lots of advantages, but don't have the facilities that we have here, and we're willing to share. We would learn from schools who came from urban areas just as much as they would learn from us, and that partnership learning would be really valuable. But what we need to know is how to make contact with those people.